Well, that's crazy, man. Listen, you're watching
What
Straight Up
up?
TV. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV. Today is 3 November 2022, and we're streaming live from Georgia. This is your first time tuning in, man. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and I will appreciate it, man. So we have a great episode today. It's another hot episode, man. Listen, I've been going around to a lot of slingshot events, and every once in a while you see a slingshot that just makes you speechless. You know what I'm saying? I ran into this young lady at a three-wheel showdown, right? And I got my camera out. I'm going from slingshot to slingshot. Well, when I got to this slingshot, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. Listen, this is one of the cleanest slingshots I've seen in a long time. So we're gonna bring her in. I'm glad she's doing the show. We're gonna talk to her. And I didn't even know she lives in Georgia. So it's like, wow. But she competes in the sound competition. So we'll talk to her about that. Like I said, the chat is open. And we're gonna bring her in and talk to her, man. So let's go. What's going on, Torri?
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Doing? I'm good.
I'm good. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, man. And like I was just telling everybody, the viewers, I was just saying how I didn't even know you lived in Georgia. I didn't know that.
Yes, I'm right here. Been here for 21 years now.
Jesus Christ, man. That is crazy, man. So how was your day?
It's been great. Actually, I went and picked my slingshot up earlier today. So, well, actually, I got it last night, but yeah, I haven't been able to ride in a little bit, adding a couple upgrades. You know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
You always say you're done and you're not.
Yeah. You know what, Torri? I'm telling this thing is just today, everybody. I was out. Let's see if I can get that on the camera. Well, anyway, you probably can't see it. But anyway, these are they're heat shield wrap. So I wrap my headers because my slingshot gets hot. So this is supposed to cut down 50% of that heat in your slingshot. And it's also supposed to increase the horsepower. But my slingshot gets hot, so I just decided to wrap it. I wrap the headers and I wrap part of the exhaust. So, if myself or my passengers won't get so hot in there, man. Just little things you do.
That's funny because actually we were just messing with my slingshot. I'm putting a new exhaust on, but I haven't put it on yet. So someone was showing me where the exhaust comes out at, and now I understand why it's so hot in the passenger side.
Right.
But I had no idea that it came out right there. So yeah, I just learned that honestly. But yeah, I'm putting a new exhaust on it in the next few days. So hopefully it's going to send it to the back instead of out right there in the front. So hopefully my passengers won't be so hot going forward.
Right. Cool. Good. It's the little things, man. I tell people you don't have to do everything at once. Just pick a day. This Wednesday I'm gonna do this to it and knock it out. And before you know it, after 4 or 5 months, man, you've done so much.
Oh yeah, I've only had it for a year, and I kind of said I wasn't going to do much when I first got it, but that was a lie. I'm always doing something.
Yeah. All right, Torri. So what year is it?
2015 base model.
2015. That's what your boy got. That's what your boy All-Star got.
Yep.
All right. So I want to play the video, but I ain't gonna play the video yet because I want to let these people see this incredible slingshot, man. I told them you remember when I seen you and I had the camera and I didn't know what to say.
Yes, you got speechless on me.
I was like, yeah, this thing is nice, man. This is a nice slingshot, man. What size rims are those?
24.
Do y'all see? Do y'all see? Your viewers, do y'all see what I'm talking about now? Do y'all see? I don't even have 24s. I have 22s. Now y'all see what I'm talking about. This young lady has a beautiful slingshot, man. And I'm glad. Like I said, let's play the video. Let's play the video. Let these people see the slingshot, man, because it's
Okay.
awesome, man. All right, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Oh Lord, you're beautiful, yeah, beautiful. Oh Lord, you're beautiful, beautiful. The way you really make my heart feel, the way you love me is so good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This thing is. It makes you. It make you. That would have made me. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. This thing make you. That would it make you do.
That's what it makes you do.
Jeez.
I appreciate it. I tried.
All on you. All on you. Man, listen. So listen, man. How did you pick those colors?
I actually purchased that color. I knew the owner, and he just happened to put it on Facebook. Honestly, I wasn't even really looking for a slingshot. I have been kind of talking about it, but I was like, I don't know. But I saw him putting it up for sale, and so I was like, take that down. I want it.
Wow. Okay.
So he was in Virginia, but yeah, it was already painted that color, and it already had the wheels on it. So I've just done everything else to it, but it had pretty much a nice foundation already.
Yeah. You washing and cleaning that thing to death, because that's okay. I got you. I got the paint job it's flawless, and the big wheels and the colors they pop, but you keeping it clean though. You keeping it clean. I don't know if you cleaning it or somebody keeping it super clean.
Oh, I clean it myself. One thing I won't ride in something dirty. I call myself extra because I that and my motorcycle. I got 23 on that too. But I had to keep my rides clean.
Yeah, I see, man. All right.
But I'll get out there and clean it myself now. I enjoy doing it though. So
yeah. Well, let me tell you, Torri, I'll speak into the camera to anybody who's holding the event, slingshot event. If you have a trophy that's best in show, this is it. This is it right here. Because like I said, take it from Straight Up TV. I've stuck this camera in a lot of slingshots, and that's the only time I was like, what? So yeah, you did that one. You got a nice slingshot, man.
Thank you.
So let's get into it. So did it come with speakers already, or you upgraded the speakers, or what?
It had some speakers, but I had to upgrade them.
Okay.
I like loud music and big wheels. So I'm a PRV woman. So I have that on both my slingshot and my motorcycle. Sound digital amps. But they're not expensive speakers, but I think they sound awesome if the right person tunes them.
Yeah. Torri, you know a little bit something, don't you? You know a little something. What you know about tuning? Listen, you said it right. You can take any speaker that's at least standard speaker, and the right tuner can make it sound good. You're right. You're definitely right, man.
The person that works on my bike, he is a musician, so he kind of has an ear for music. So I guess from going from the motorcycle, everywhere I went, everyone always wanted to know who did my system because it's loud, but it's super clear. So that's kind of what I'm known for on the motorcycle scene. And so then when I did my slingshot, of course, I had to have him do that as well. So there's only one person that I will allow to mess with either one. And he actually does it from his garage. He doesn't have a shop, but he's probably the best out there. He's a little hidden gem indicator.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna tell you, Torri. So back in 2017, or 16, my bike was it was fresh off the Lamborghini Orange. It was bright, it was popping and everything. And somebody he goes by the name of Mr. SS Takeover, right? I rode up into his event, and he told me, he said, don't do nothing else to it. You there. And what I want to tell you today is the same thing he told me. You there, Torri. You there.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what other plans you got, but you got the rent. You got you said 24s, right?
Correct.
You got the paint. You got the sound. I don't know what your vision. What is your vision?
Well, I'm about done. I upgraded the headlights. That's what I just finished doing. The music's done. Andres hooked me up on the interior down in Tampa. So basically, that was really all I wanted to do. I wanted to do the interior. I wanted some upgraded lights and the exhaust that I'm getting ready to put on. But I'm done. I don't. I like mine like clean and kind of classy, I guess you can say. So I'm not gonna put any speaker pods. I have some like in the headrest, and I have a waterfall. But as far as putting them around it, I'm not doing all that. I've got some
Okay.
lights, but not even a whole lot of lights. Sorry, light the night. What's it called?
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah.
big fan of all the lights and stuff. Like I'm gonna keep it simple. It's either gonna be white or blue. But yeah, I'm about done. I've done like I said, when I got it, it looked nice. I just felt like it needed a couple little things to make it my own. So I upgraded the actual radio too. So I put a 10-inch screen in there. And then that's it. So I'm about done upgrading. At least that's
Yeah.
what I say now. Till they come out with something else, and then I'll be like, oh, I might need that.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm so sick of all these people inventing new parts and making parts better. And
But I
I'm
will
so sick
say
of that.
everything on the Slingshot is expensive. I think I've spent more money on that thing than I have on probably all my motorcycles combined.
Yeah. Well,
And I think it's just because there's limited people who make them or whatever, but I just feel like everything is expensive.
yeah. Okay. Well, let's get into this a little deeper. So I seen you competing. I seen you competing.
I
I want
do.
to know what is the love for, what is, are you just a really competitor, or you just got that spirit? So what makes you want to compete?
So I love music. My dad was a DJ. I think I always thought I was going to be a DJ. So I just have a love for music. I love loud music. And I know that my system is clear. So I competed in the three-wheel showdown where I met you, and that just kind of I just did it really just to see. But somebody told me that it was just based on clarity and not sound. So I didn't really turn it up because I didn't think I needed to if it was just going to be on the clarity part. It was a learning lesson though. That was my first time. That was my first Slingshot event. So I was just participating to be participating. But yeah, I was told that it wasn't about how loud it is. It was only about the clarity piece.
Yeah.
I was just misinformed, but don't worry, next time I got it.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lightweight, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of them lightweights with all them speakers around it, I don't think I can mess with them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get them in the
Nah,
clarity part, but
yeah, Tori,
I don't think I can touch them.
you'll learn that different events have different judges, and some of them are real anal about clarity. Some of them are really looking for loud. So you just have to, you're good. You good. Just keep competing. You're
It's
good.
fun to me. Like I've been doing it in the motorcycle side for years, and I have a lot of trophies. I'm a winner now, but I also see like so. I think that there's a big range in like the number of speakers you can have in the lightweight,
Yeah.
I'm that's what I'm like. I don't know if I'm gonna be going against 16 speakers. But
Yeah.
I ain't scared now because I know
Yeah.
when it comes to clarity now, I got it. But I'm not looking to add any more speakers around it, so we'll see.
Okay. All right. So I mean, did you get nervous? Did you get nervous, Tori? Did you get nervous? Did you get nervous?
Not really. I just more wanted to just fill it out and just see how it goes. I wasn't familiar with the whole thing. And, just watching from the background, you're not really a part of it if you're, just in the back watching. So I just did to be doing it. And then y'all give out money too.
Yeah.
On the motorcycle side, they just now really starting to do that. So you used to get a trophy and it'd be gone. But I was like, okay, there's money involved here. So it's always worth a
Yeah.
shot. But it's fun
Yeah.
though. Whether you win or lose, it's still fun. It's enjoyable just to be in the atmosphere sometimes.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. I know I was sticking the camera all in your face doing the show while you about to compete. Man, hey, I bet you was like, man, who is this dude with this camera?
I really
You
just
was,
thought you were just walking around with it. I didn't know you actually had a YouTube podcast.
yeah. Wow.
But that
So
was cool.
do you remember what songs you played?
And that one, I don't, but I will say that I kind of know what sounds good on my Slingshot, so I stick to those. You kind of make a competition playlist, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then figure out like what's best. I feel like old school songs work pretty good. I don't know, it just kind of depends. And then it kind of depends on what your competition is playing. So you got to try to stick to your guns sometimes, but you might need to switch it up a little bit just based on what somebody else plays sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Tori, you gonna be cocky. I see it right now. I see it right now. You're gonna be
No,
doing that
I'm not,
stuff for
but
you
I'm
gonna,
confident though.
oh yeah. See,
I
there's a
mean, I
difference
know,
between that.
I know that my stereo sounds good. It's just some of those slings got some beats.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I know what I'm up against. But it's all in fun though. I
Okay.
think I got shot now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not
Let me get
cocky.
into
But I'm confident.
let me get into this commercial and we'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Slingshot Accessories, high quality parts and accessories for your Polaris Slingshot, Vanderhall, Riker, and Can-Am Spiders. For all your parts and accessory needs, make Slingshot Accessories your first choice. And home of the world famous Bugatti lights. Visit slingshot-accessories.com today.
All right, all right, all right. Listen, go check out Slingshot Accessories, man. All for your Slingshot parts, Vanderhall parts, Riker parts, Spider parts. Listen, the time is right now. Every year, Slingshot Accessories has free shipping. So free shipping is all week to all our US customers. So go over to Slingshot Accessories, man, and you'll save some money with your shipping all this week, man. They do it every year. And let's talk about light the night. Light the night. Listen, if you got lights and you want the best lights, go get light the night, man. Vernon in San Antonio, he got the best lights. Light the night. The number over there is 844-586-5337. Go get those light the night and light the night. So, if you're just not tuning in, we're talking to Torri, and Torri is a Slingshot owner, the one of the cleanest Slingshots I've seen since I've been on the scene, and we're doing a great interview. And Torri, I wanna ask you once again, thank you for doing the interview, but I want to dig a little deeper and talk to you, and I want to ask you, so what is the last thing you did to your Slingshot? What is the very last thing you did to it?
Well, I did a few things at one time, but add the headlights.
All right, I seen that. I seen those on it right now too. I seen it.
Correct.
So you like them?
Love them.
I like the look.
It needed a refresh on the front end.
Yeah. Now, I mean, you got a bad Slingshot, man. That's one thing nobody cannot say about you. But let's talk about your two-wheel motorcycle. So you a rider, man. You know, like I had other two-wheel motorcycles too, but I seen you ride to the event this past weekend on two wheels.
My Slingshot wasn't ready, so I was like, well, I guess I'll ride a motorcycle today.
Yeah.
But yes, I have a 2015 Honda Goldwing F60 with a 23-inch wheel on the front.
Wow. Wow. Torri, is that thing heavy?
I guess a little bit, but it's real balanced, so it doesn't really feel like it once you take it off the kickstand. But it looks heavier than what it feels.
Yeah.
But it's not light now. I'm not saying it's light, but if I can lift it, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. That's not your first motorcycle, is it?
No, that's about number 4, I think.
Yeah.
So I started off on a smaller one, had a sport bike. Then I moved up to the Goldwing. That's my second Goldwing, though.
Wow. Oh, you are a rider, man.
Yeah, I'm a rider. Like I
That's
said,
crazy.
the slingshot was kind of on the whim, and I really did not think I was gonna like it as much as I do. But it gave that gold wing a run for its money on many a days.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real, for real.
and I think the music sounds better on a slingshot than the bike to me. And I think it's because maybe because I don't have a helmet on the slingshot. I don't know, but
Yeah,
there's many days where I can choose, and I'm like, let's jump the slingshot. I think I get more attention on that than I did on a bike. And on a bike, they be recording me riding down the street. It's crazy.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but yeah, I've been riding motorcycles for about 10 years. That's like the fourth one. I actually had an accident in 2018 on the last one, but I got me a
Oh
new bike
wow.
2 weeks later.
Okay. All right. What you was doing, a wheelie?
No, somebody didn't put my front wheel on correctly, and the day I picked it up, I totaled it.
Oh my God, dang.
Yep,
Mm.
I had put
Wow.
candy paint. I was sick. I was more sick. I was more sick that I wrecked it after doing all that stuff to it than I was
Yeah.
that I had an accident. It was I didn't get injured though. It was best case scenario if it had to happen. So I got a new one, and it is what it is. But yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was rough.
I wrecked my shit, one of my R1s. I wrecked. Hey, it was my fault though. I got the big head. I had been doing,
Uh-huh.
you know what a clutch wheelie is, right?
Yeah.
I had been clutching that thing up in second gear, riding it out, and I was smelling myself, and I tried to hang with the wrong. I tried to hang with the professionals, and I was at my level was I can do a couple wheelies and I sit down, but these guys wanted to ride willy, and I fell off my R1, one of my R1s. I fell off, and I
Mm-mm.
wasn't hurt. The only thing hurt was my feelings. My feelings were shattered.
I bet. Trying to keep up with the big dogs.
Yeah, my feel man, because I thought I was good though. I thought I was good, but are you ever good? Are you ever good enough not to fall?
No, you're not. Because I never fell on my sport bike. I had a CBR 1000. I work for Honda, by the way, so that's why I'm a Honda girl. Everything I've ever had was Honda as far as motorcycles. But yeah, I know I don't do the wheelies. I let y'all keep that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to keep all wheels on the ground.
Hey, after I fell off, guess what I started doing?
What?
Rolling burnouts. That was my thing then. Let me do these rolling burnouts.
Keep it on the ground though.
Yeah, keep it on the ground.
That's funny.
All right, Tori. So what are we doing for 2023? What are we doing? Are we going in? We getting in a lot of events? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I'm going to start attending some events. So the what was it? The one that I saw you at, that was the first one I went to. And then this past weekend,
Yeah.
I went to Sandy's event. And actually I
Okay.
even helped Aaron register people for the sound competition. So I plan to attend some events next year, probably out of town. I like to travel, so I like that you guys. That's why I like about the slingshot world as opposed to the motorcycle world. Like we go to bike weeks and stuff like that, but y'all be kicking it. Like every time I look up, there's something going on somewhere. But I just feel like it's a big old family, and y'all be all over the place. So I just try to join in on some events that I
Yeah.
did not get a chance to this year. I actually had a rotator cuff surgery back in July. So I was trying to get my slingshot right, thinking I wouldn't be able to ride a motorcycle, but somehow I'm able to ride already. Um, so my plan was that I was going to be on a slingshot probably till at least the spring. And then, we're in Georgia, so you can ride in the wintertime sometimes. But I'm able to ride, so it'll be a little bit of both. But I do plan to attend some more events and go to some more out of town stuff
Yeah.
and just make
Yeah.
myself a little bit more familiar. I don't know a whole lot of people in the slingshot community, but I know a few. Like I've known Kenyatta probably for 20 years. So before
Mhm.
either one of us started riding, so when I got ready to buy one, I let him know. So he's like, oh, okay. So he probably trying to get a motorcycle right now, I think. But yeah, I just attend some more events. I think
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
compete a little here and there. Even if I don't compete, I still will like attend and just
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
support.
Yeah. There's some major platforms out there. There's like 3 or 4 major platforms. I'll tell you, one of the platforms I never went to, I finally went to was Maggie Valley. You got to check that one out.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Maggie Valley is a good spot. They have 6, 7, 8 installers, like the
Wow.
major installers are there, and you know, if you buy something, you can get it installed right there.
Right
So I
there.
like Maggie Valley. It's up in what is it from here? I think it was an hour and a half, 2 hours or something like that from here. It's not that far from here.
Okay.
That's a good
Nice.
one to put on your calendar.
Okay.
I think they call it Slingshots in the Smokies or something like that.
I think I've heard of it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, you got the SS takeovers, you got the three-wheel
Hmm.
showdowns, and you got the riders for life. In Texas, you got the slingshot experience and all that stuff. But all of them are great, man. All of them are great. Sometimes you can't make it to all of them, but um
I kind of wish
they're
they
all great
wouldn't do them
packages.
at the same time. I think they'll have better turnouts if they try to, not be on top of each other.
Hmm.
Because a couple people actually told me that they were going to come to the, what was it, Three Well Showdown that was here, but there
Yeah,
was
the
something
same.
else going on locally closer to where they live, so it just made more sense for them to go to the other thing. And then even like this past weekend, there were some people who would have liked to have gone to Vegas, but they live in Atlanta, so they like, I gotta support the home team, So it was
Yeah,
like you got to make a decision to go to one or the other. But I do think everybody would get a little bit more participation if they try not to have the events at the same time. I know that's not
yeah,
always possible, um, but yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna definitely
So
try to.
there's an event coming up November 18, 19 in Daytona. It's called the SS Takeover Super Bowl.
I've heard about that. I've heard them.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
actually seen them in the groups talking crap about that,
Yeah, now
about who's the
listen, man.
best.
That's gonna be that's gonna be one of the ones where all the heavy hitters, all the trophy
I bet.
winners, all the plaque winners, trophy winners, belt winners, all that from multiple platforms will be there. And you know, it's the Super Bowl. It's the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like if you've been winning over here on the East Coast and you've been winning over here on the West Coast or whatever, all these guys meet at Super Bowl in Daytona, and weather should be great. And you'll see who's gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. I know I won't make that one this year, but I'm gonna definitely try to make it next year if that's a yearly event.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is, it's
I
gonna
just
be
went back
good.
to work. My job is like, sit down somewhere.
Yeah, really.
So I won't make that one, I know for sure. But I
Yeah,
have heard them talking about it, and I've heard some wagers and bets and calling outs. So it's gonna be interesting, I'm sure. But I hope somebody goes live.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Well, you know, Straight Up TV is gonna be there, so
Of
you can
course,
come back to Straight Up TV and see a 3 or 4 videos of
you
this
don't miss an event.
event.
I love that though.
Actually,
When I first joined, I went back and watched all your other videos, and I was like, oh, like he catching everything. So yeah, you do a great job capturing all the footage.
yeah. Sometimes I don't even bring the slingshot. I just jump in the truck, and roll. Because you know, it's important to me as a YouTuber, my platform to make sure I cover a lot of content. That sometimes I have to put that, like we went to Memphis Madness and they went
Mhm.
on a day ride, and I was like, I can't even do the day ride because I got content I gotta catch. You know, I gotta get
Right.
out here and talk to these people and see what's going on. So I didn't even make the day ride because the channel, you know, YouTuber, this stuff is not easy. You know, you gotta stay on your grind.
Yeah, it's serious. But I seen you even at maybe it was like the roundup or something. You be all over the place now.
Hmm.
And everybody was commenting on how great of a job you were doing. So keep up the good work.
Cool, 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 cool. That's cool, man. So I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. And I'm glad you stopped by, man. And I want to have you back. I want to have you back because
Sure.
this channel is going to be going on forever. And I'm starting to do bundles. What I call them bundles is like when I grab about 8 or 9 different slingshot owners and you know have a whole panel of different opinions and point of views for whatever we're talking about. And the first one is just coming Monday. And this coming Monday is some of the heavy hitters is
Heavy
going to be on
hitters.
this Monday. Huh?
I said some of the heavy hitters.
Yeah, some of the heavy hitters going to be on this Monday. So we're going to see what they're talking about and see how the conversation goes.
Nice. I'm sure it'll be nice. I'll have to
Yeah.
tune in. But yeah, I'll definitely come back. Just let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anytime.
And stay on the lookout. I'm having my end of the year straight up TV end of the year live stream award show. So I'm gonna be giving out my awards. My awards
Okay.
are for like My awards are for like the best female who did the best slingshot interview with Straight Up TV. You know, the do-it-yourself guy for 2022.
Gotcha.
The best shop bike for 2022. The best platform for 2022. So I'll be giving out my medallions, just like the rest of everybody give out medallions. And then I have a couple special plaques that I'm gonna give out. So it's gonna
Nice.
be a good show, man.
All right. Well, I'll
Gonna be a good
definitely
show.
be tuning in. No, you're
Yep.
doing a great job, and you cover everything. I don't think that you've missed anything since I've been on. So keep up the good work.
Well, I appreciate that, man. So I'm gonna let you get out of here, man, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Well, thank you for the interview.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.